Hey folks, so today is Groundhog Day, and by the time you see this video it's probably a few days past Groundhog Day, which is fine, but it always makes me think, of course, of the Bill Murray movie by the same name. And it's such a great movie, number one. Number two, but what a fantastic lesson to learn. And of course, the lesson that the movie is trying to present is, you see Bill Murray's character stuck in this never-ending loop where he wakes up in the morning and Sonny and Cher are singing "I Got You, Babe," but he doesn't have no babe, but he dreams of it, and he is angry and frustrated for such a long time because of his predicament. And a lot of folks have tried to estimate how many years he spent in this loop, and there are estimates from 10 years to literally hundreds of years, depending on how you want to calculate time. Anyway, it's not until Bill Murray's character realizes that he's there and stuck in that loop because he fails to grow and advance as a human being. And then once he starts to do that, he starts to actually enjoy that day that he's reliving over and over again, and really becoming so much more than he ever thought was possible. And so every time I watch it, and it's one of those movies that I've probably watched literally dozens of times, I really learn things from it that I try to apply in my own life, so that I'm constantly learning. At least, I might not learn something every day, but I try to set myself up for the opportunity to be exposed to the potential for learning. And it may or may not happen, but at least the possibility exists. And I know I've talked about this before, about how excuse me, when I was a young man, I thought I was pretty smart. And as all young people do, I thought I had a handle on things, but the older I got and the more that I learned, the less that I realized of the available knowledge of humankind, just how little I actually know. And that in and of itself was a little bit disconcerting to me because, it soon, reached a point where I had the realization that I was never going to reach a point where I guess I could consider myself knowledgeable, just because of the amount of stuff that is out there, and the fact that I just didn't have enough time in my life in order to learn, the vast majority of the things that are out there, which then, stuck me in this ideation of, well, I better do a better job of figuring out what has value and what doesn't, so that I can better target my learning, while then at the same time, like I said, I've watched Groundhog Day a dozen times, maybe more, and I plan to watch it again. Which means that the couple hours that it takes to watch the movie will be a couple of hours that I won't be dedicated to learning other things that are new, or putting something together to share out with other people, yada, yada, yada. There's, you go through these, this circular logic, and it brings me back to Isaac Newton, when Isaac Newton said, "I do not know how I may appear to the world, but to myself I seem to have been only like a boy playing on the seashore and diverting myself now and then in finding a smoother pebble or a prettier shell than that is out of the ordinary, whilst the great ocean of..." So if there's only so much that you can know, I guess try to focus on those things that make you happy, on those things that provide you value, and if possible, those things that can have a positive impact on others. I guess those would be the priorities, wouldn't they? Anyway, I just wanted to get that in, because in this realization of Groundhog Day, I wanted to make sure that I had spoken about it, and the fact that I love that movie. And I hope you had a chance to watch it as well. If you haven't, you've got to go out there and see it. Anyway, thanks everybody. Please like, share, and comment below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. And that's all I really got for this one. Anyway, I'll chat with you all later. Bye.